Good evening and thank you for joining us. Nearly 800,000 federal employees have been affected by a government shutdown that was announced late last evening.
Fort Wainwright has already seen some of the effects of this furlough, and with its civilian employees specifically. Now the news center has more on the shutdown in this report.
As of midnight last evening, the United States federal government announced it would shut down for the first time in 17 years. Although a bill was passed by the Senate, later signed by President Obama to save the active duty military members' mid-month paychecks, civilian Department of Defense employees were furloughed as of today. This will affect military installations across the country, including our own here in Alaska.
Civilians will be given a few hours to go back to the office, set up auto replies on their emails, and start the transition process. Some of the agencies that will be closed will be the military personnel services and admin services, things like that. Non-essential personnel, of course. Claims, legal offices, DEERs, things like of those nature will remain closed, begin closing and will remain closed throughout the period.
One entity that will shut down after today will be the commissary. Spouses lined up along the aisles this morning to stock up on non-perishables and groceries that they needed.
People were lining up outside. And once we got into the store and we started shopping, that's when I started hearing that the store was going to be closing and that they're not sure when they're opening up again. So I just made sure I got as much grocery as I can get.
Although there are other stores for military members to get groceries, many stationed at Fort Wainwright cannot afford to shop elsewhere.
We need this commissary open. It's our livelihood. Being in the military, this is what we depend on. We don't get the money to be able to shop off posts like that. So here in the military, you depend on the commissary for everything.
Civilian employees and their furloughs will also affect the military training exercises. However, U.S. Army Alaska says their readiness will not falter through this time.
Range control operations may slow down a little bit and training will slow down a little bit, but I want everyone to know as we stand now, U.S. Army Alaska and our ready units, it won't affect our readiness in the short term. They still stand ready to deploy in worldwide missions or contingency operations. Certainly, training will come to a slow, as Colonel Brown had mentioned, and that will be affected as we go through the period.
Stephanie Woodard, News Center 11.
This afternoon, TRICARE also issued a statement regarding the shutdown, saying, quote, "We will likely see some impact on the delivery of healthcare services within our military hospitals and clinics. Inpatient, acute, and emergency outpatient care in our medical and dental facilities will continue, as will private sector care under TRICARE. Patients should contact their hospital or clinic to confirm previously scheduled routine appointments. Patients needing to schedule new routine appointments might experience delays." For a full list of the closures on Fort Wainwright, you can visit our website at webcenter11.com.